Okay guys, so I'm actually going to be working with a new tool today. I'm learning a new craft. So I actually got this airbrush today, and I've never airbrushed anything in my life, but I've always thought it looked really fun. Anyone who's an experienced airbrusher, feel free to yell at me down in the comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I love to learn. It's kind of loud, so I already apologize for how loud it is. I'm also going to be wearing a mask, so it's going to just sound really muffled the entire time. This way I don't inhale the paint, but it's going to be really loud, and I really apologize. So the first mask that I'm going to paint is probably going to be the easiest one. I'm doing Jason from Friday the 13th. We're starting off simple, and then we're going to go a little bit more complicated. So it looks like the first thing he did actually was add a solid layer of white primer to the whole thing. I kind of want to sand this down a little bit, that way the paint will actually stick. Let's go ahead and dust this off a little bit. Okay, that's nice and scuffed up. Now it's time to paint it. Okay guys, the Jason mask is all primed and ready to go. It looks exactly how it started basically, no real difference yet, but we're about to change that. Like I said, I've never used this medium of craft before, but I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I spent $400 at Michael's today so that I could do this. I bought all the different kinds of paints. I'm so excited. I'm ready to go. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be wearing a mask, so I apologize if it sounds like I'm really muffled. And also you're going to hear this annoying thing in the background. So basically, from what I understand, is you take the paint that you want, then you put it into this little bowl thing right here, put the cap on. I have to get my gloves on. I don't want my hands to get covered in paint. Okay guys, here we go. So the first step to using this airbrush is I have to make his mask look really dirty. Oh shoot, I forgot I had pink in here. Oh, that's a little better. I put like a brownish. There's still so much pink, that's so funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cover the mask in like this brownish tint. Okay, so now that I'm all done with that, it looks like they went in with a paintbrush. They just started doing this. Oh no, I think I messed up. I don't think I'm doing it right. And all the bristles are coming off. I'm gonna try it this time with this brush. Oh my gosh. This was the brush I was supposed to use. I now see the error of my ways. I mean, it still looks kind of cool, but I'm gonna have to touch it up. So now I'm gonna go in with some brown acrylic paint, and I'm actually just going to brush it on this time. Fun fact guys, I got this paint when I was in high school. I got this from my art class, I'm pretty sure. And that would have probably been close to like 10 years ago now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this paint is like 10 years old. And it looks pretty good still, not gonna lie. Oh wow, yes, I like how that's almost just like mud in the eye holes. That's looking pretty sick already. I'm liking this actually. And then we're gonna break out the old airbrush again, but this time we're using black. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a piece of paper. That way I don't get my desk all painted on. I mean, it's already pretty painted on, but I don't want it more painted on. Just a little bit of black on the outside to kind of like give it a little bit of shadow. Yeah, and I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. And then it looks like I'm supposed to scrape out some of the spots so that it looks like, you know, this is all the mud and it's being like scraped off. So I need to go in with an X-Acto knife, just kind of like scrape it off. Yeah, like someone just scratched at him and this is what like protected his face. Go in and replace some of that black. Yeah, looking pretty creepy. Then we have to go in with some masking tape. I feel like I should do this after he dries actually. So I'm gonna let this dry for a second and I'm gonna mask it off so that I can put the red part. Now that the paint dried, we're gonna go ahead and mask it off a little bit. I don't know where the exact marks go. I guess it's like right here on his eyebrow, like right below it. Let me do another one. Yeah, that looks about right. And then there was the red kind of like spots underneath his face right here. Okay, we got all that masked off. And then they got a little bit of liquid latex and they kind of like painted just a little spot. From what I understand, this will make it so that the red won't go on these parts. I could probably also get the same effect by scratching it out. So if you don't have liquid latex, I wouldn't worry about it. Let the latex dry for a sec.
2 very boring minutes later.
Now that the latex is dry, I'm gonna go in and paint it again with the airbrush. And I'm gonna use this beautiful red. I don't want to say a blood red, but it looks very good. It looks very vibrant. That's what I look for in a red. While the paint is still a little bit wet, I'm gonna peel the masking tape off. It's a little bit derp. I could have probably, I don't know, I think I can put a little bit more red in there. And also, this part right here is a little bit low, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna make these just maybe a little bit bigger. Let's see if that did the trick this time. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm digging this. This eye is a little bit high, but you know what? This still looks sick. I like it. Maybe just go in and kind of like, you know, just scrape it off. Yeah, and I think we are about done. This looks awesome. Let's try it on. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with how this turned out. Like, it actually kind of looks like Jason's hockey mask. Yeah? What do you guys think? I like it. Good job, me. Okay, let's go on to the next one.